The next stage we're going to do is we're going to start to be making laying glass in for our design. So I have my very plain, simple, like geometric kind of repeating design. I'm going to have cut pieces of glass, and then I'm going to be using stringers, like string glass, to be doing my lines. But the first thing we need to do is put the hooks in at the top of our glass. So on the counter, you guys are going to see like a little bin here, and it says glass for jump rings. And then I have a thing here of jump rings, these little hooks here. Okay, you're going to use your bottle of Weld Bond and to glue your pieces of glass in place. So again, we have our Weld Bond glue. I'm going to use my little Q-tip. I'm just going to grab a little smidgen of glue. Okay, I'm going to put a little dab at the top and a little dab at the top. Less is more for this because the glass will stick together, but you want to make sure that those jump rings stay where they are. So I'm going to take my two little hooks. Let me bring this down a little bit. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take my two little jump rings. I'm going to just kind of glue them right at the edge. 1, 2. Okay, so you want a little bit of the jump ring sticking out, so that the little hook sticking out, so that you can hang stuff from it. And then you can grab a piece, depending on how big it is, you may need to cut it in half. So I just made them kind of big rectangles just for you guys. So you're just going to take a teeny piece of glass here, and again with that Weld Bond, just going to do a little tiny bit, and you're going to just sandwich that jump ring in place. Come on, stick. Okay. So for glass fusing, it really is just a kind of, the glass is just laying together, and then when it goes in the kiln is when it fuses together. So I have my jump ring. Okay, you don't want to use too much glue because when it gets fired, it could make a mark on your glass. So you just want to use a little tiny bit to make sure the glass doesn't move around. Okay, so I have my two jump rings. You see them at the top, glued and then sandwiched with some clear glass. Okay, so that's the first thing that you're going to be doing, is making your hangers and hanging piece hardware for your glass. This is high temperature wire, and so when it goes in the kiln, it will not melt, and then the glass will melt around that jump ring and then make it so it's able to be hung, to hang up. Okay,